I'm not going to go on with pointless statistics, or most likely I wasn't very listening to counter any arguments, so I'm just going to let you think with your heart and not your brain. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever experienced true pain? Have you ever had no food or a place to sleep? Have you ever truly felt deserted and left for dead? If you're the average privileged Upper Dublin kid, then I'm guessing you haven't. I want you to turn your attention to the picture I just put on the board. This child and many others who hail from a variety of foreign countries all have the same thing in common. They have lived devastating lives of abandonment, poorness, and disease. Why should we be so selfish not to help them? The affirmative might give you these arguments over why we shouldn't help innocent souls in needs. They might say it's the foreign country's own government that must help its people in need. While this is true, and a government must help its own people, it's everyone's responsibility to make sure that innocent people aren't lost for no reason. Another reason the affirmative might give you is that the United States of America lacks the resources to help these people. Well, I want you to ask yourself one question. Do Americans have it as hard as these other countries? Can we not provide even the slightest bit of help to struggling individuals who need just a little more to get on their feet? I'm sure America has enough resources to help struggling nations spread their wings. As a country of justice and democracy, a leader of nations, we cannot help these people? You have to be kidding me if you say that America's all for the money, we need to focus on ourselves. Yeah, that might be true, but what about these other people struggling, these other countries? We are one of the greatest countries in the world. We can help these people. Don't let the affirmative tell you that we can't. Don't let them tell you that we cannot help these people because we need to worry about ourselves. That's just selfish. We have a right. Everyone has a right. Every country in the world has a right to be unified together and live for the people, not just for ourselves. I do understand where the affirmative is coming from, though. We as a nation has had a significant decrease as a national power over our long tenure, and we may not be able to provide as much as we could before. That is why the negative present a plan that would limit our involvement with other countries, but keep our moral involvement intact. We propose that we install a 10-year plan to withdraw all military in combat from foreign affairs, but to keep our embassies open and remain open to calls for aid from the UN. In this plan, we would not be a world police, but instead a helpful neighbor to anyone who needs it. We would provide for others while saving more money for ourselves. This would allow the array nature of our programs to fix their own problems. And always being there for others is something this country truly cares about. Something that we were founded on. Something every person in the world can rally on. So please, let's keep this together. Let's stick with what we have. Let's help the others in need. And I ask of you to remember that everyone needs a little help from time to time, and we should not neglect those who do. Ladies and gentlemen, I please ask you to vote negative and preserve our efforts to make the world a better place. Do not forget those struggling people. Do not let those tears shed. We can save them. We can help them. We can start an effort to truly show that this world cares about each other. Thank you.